Darkest Dungeon. It has a Darkest Dungeon art style. It has a Darkest Dungeon art style. So I'm going to be trying this out. Like I said, I've gotten to the final boss, which is death itself. And anytime you die, being a roguelike, you're back at the beginning. You're back at the beginning. So that's where we're going to be. Okay, so here's my guy. This is the game. I am going to change the stream section we're in. If any of you are like, ew, this isn't Guild Wars 2, and you're running away, I understand. That's fine. You do you. I will be back on Guild Wars 2 for the first part of tomorrow's stream. I'm going to change the title to say Final Temple, because we're trying it. So, here we freaking go. So we get to choose a weapon set to bring to start. We can change the weapon set later. Flavor.
Richard Grieco.
And I need to turn that on. You schmuck. Unless you're trying to remind me. Probably trying to remind me. Hammer, gun, fire sword. Chromatic knives, serpent blade, barbed javelin. And slaver's mace. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this for now. So we've got chromatic knives. We've got an offhand dagger. And I'm probably not going to use this because it's a stamina hog. This is a game where there's stamina consumption, parries, dodge rolls. In that one respect, it's kind of like Dark Souls, but in many others, it's nothing like it. Hold on, which things did I bring? Gain 5 dex at start of exploration. Non-optional champs and bosses drop 5 pieces of gear and one. Okay. Alright, let's start at the actual range. Can I carry a range up with a kite? I've got throwing knives right now, so I do have that. The thing is, there is one boss that you cannot simply beat by Get Good. You have to have enough damage per second to break through a regenerating meat wall he summons. And you need cleave. So I am hoping... Oh, by the way, there's a light element. If you're in the dark, you take 50% more damage and you cannot see traps. So that's the thing. Oh my gosh, I really thought I was going to dodge that. I might need to change the hotkey for that. I currently have parry on right click so I can access it faster, and my left hand is on E. Aha, the trap hit you. Is there multiplayer in this game? No, this is a single player roguelike RPG. Oh, and it is not easy to heal. It's you don't want to get hit. One-way bridge. All right, we want to light a brazier to have light in here. Offhand dagger's pretty strong. It might be enough if I level it up a bit. Alright. 10% more damage, 25% more treasure, or both. We're at the beginning of the run, so let's get both right now. Treasure find is better, of course, the earlier you get it. Alright, we took a few hits in there. Not proud of it. Let's go here. Probably gonna go to the first boss. Alright, so the curse mechanic. At the bottom right, there's a bar. Every time you go through a door, you get more curse. And getting hit by certain attacks gives you curse. Whenever it fills, you get a curse, and then the bar empties again. If you get to the final curse, meaning you get cursed 5 times... By the way, I just got redeemed for Pet Chip. If you get 5 of them, then you will get a curse that drains your health. And makes it near impossible to finish the run. So you don't want to do that. Now when you kill a major boss, it decurses one of them. So those are helpful. Alright, there's a trap there. Dodge roll that. There's another one. There's another one. Got all the gold. Got our torch out so we can see traps. Not those kind of traps. Calm down, chat. One-way bridge. Oh, the trap that aimed at me killed the other dude. Very nice. That worked well. Alright, there's a trap here. Now again, when you're in the dark, you take 50% more damage. So it is super bad getting hit by that. Got a absolute unit here. Oh, that's really bad. So, when the big statue swung at me the first time, he destroyed the brazier, put us in the dark, and then the next 2 hits did a lot of damage to me. Get some stamina back. Alright, get the torch out. There's an item here. What is this? Gain damage based on the gold you're carrying. It's better than an empty slot. I'll take it now. Are Condi builds strong in that game? So this is a game where you don't always guarantee to come across the same gear every time you try to get out of here. So you can't really just like say, oh, I'm always gonna go Condi, or oh, I'm always gonna go power, or whatever. But I do like. All right, if I go in here, I won't be cursed yet when I get there. So I think that will actually be just a needless risk doing that now. So I'm actually going to go to the attribute room. Because again, the skull rooms are boss rooms. Those are huge risk, big fight, remove 1 curse. I do like Condi builds, but yeah. So see, there's poison. Three decks, we'll take that. Okay, left or straight. There's a trap. Treasure chest. 3 to perception, take that. Got my eye on you. Door locked behind us. Sidewinder sword. We're gonna sell that for gold. I say sell. You sacrifice it to the gods, but you lose the item. Trying to get all the gold if possible. How do you pick the games you play? What are your go-to genres? Meiji-san, I like a lot of stuff. RPGs, MMORPGs, action RPGs, RTSs. I take requests. I don't like scary games, but my audience likes watching me get freaking scared, so I've played a lot of horror games for them. I've played some weird ones as well. I don't like shooters. I don't like racing games. I really like, you know, fantasy, swords and magic, that kind of thing. Question about Guild Wars 2, do any class run celestial gear like the all-starter set? There used to be a Rev build that ran it in PvP, but they nerfed it. Or they took away the ability to run it. I don't know if anyone does it. Chat, does anyone use that in PvE right now? Some gold right here. Alright. 250 max health, 2% damage. Let's get both. Max health and 10% damage increase, which affects all our weapons. Alright, weapon upgrade room, and we just got cursed. Blurred vision. Part of the map will transform into unknown rooms. So the question marks. Alright. Okay. Honestly, there are far worse ones, but okay. Shoot, I didn't see it doing that. I'm really liking this slice and dice move. Alright, he'll actually die from... Whoa! Oh, dang it, I only dodged one of them. Nice, that trap that was aimed at me hit the other guy. Ah, I thought I could do that and get out in time. He went into the trap. Now again, I have not yet found anything to heal me this whole run. Crit damage, I'll take it. Okay, so this was just one room floor. Alright, so I can upgrade the knives. More damage against elites, champs, and bosses. Ooh. Oh, those are both good. So the offhand stabby knife will heal 1% for each enemy killed. The throwing knife does more damage against... We're going to have a boss room next. I'm going to take this for now, but I might have to upgrade that the offhand knife later, unless we... Because sometimes you'll just loot a weapon better than the one you have. That's also a possibility. Have you played Adom? I don't know what that is. The soundtrack in the game. It's pretty good. It's like almost tribal. Oh, this guy. Alright. He teleports his fists. I really thought I was out of the way of that. Oh, I tried to finish the third hit and then dodge, and I got greedy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, as soon as I'm bragging. Alright, so the only curse I had got lifted. Revolver. I'm gonna sacrifice that for a permanent perception increase. And I don't care about the spear, so I'm gonna sacrifice that for a heal. And the blurred vision curse got removed. Muck, have you played Slay the Spire? Yeah, I played it. It didn't keep my attention for very long, honestly. But yeah, I did play it. Sorry to ask you to repeat yourself. Can you please explain the curse thing one more time? All right, so every time I go through a door, so I finish one room and I go to the next room, I get 30, let's call it curse energy, purple juice. On the early levels, you only get 20. At the difficulty I'm at, I get 30. Whenever it hits 100, you get a curse. It is one of many random negative effects. Some of them are terrible, some aren't too bad. If you get a 5th one, the curse is a constant bleed, so you get all the way down to 1 hit point, which makes finishing the run almost impossible. So you've got to manage your curse energy. That boss I just did, I could have gone around it, but every time you kill a boss, it removes 1 curse. Okay, so you could say it takes 500 curse energy, you know, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 to get there. Killing that effectively removed 100. So that was a boss I did that I could have skipped, but I wanted to remove the energy. Alright, sacrifice that for a heal. This is trapped! Oh wow, the mine blew up the statue. Alright. If that thing, if it gets hits by lightning, lasers go all over the place, and these things shoot lightning. Oh man. I hate these things. Better than nothing, even though I don't have healing effects right now. Which game do you like more, Hades or this game? I would lean toward I do like this. I do like this. However, Hades... Hang on. However, Hades had story and humor, so I would say that, you know, they both had fun combat. The combat is a little more tactical and a little less button smashy. However, Hades had humor and a story. This game has no humor and, like, 0 story. It's, like, literally the opening is just the guy, like, sneaking into a temple and then the door slams shut behind him. That's it. How does looting work? Why would you choose to offer something to the gods? Take or leave. So when you offer something to the gods, it basically, it's like you're selling it. It disappears forever and you get something else. You can only carry, hang on a second, a main hand weapon, an offhand weapon, and a two-handed weapon. That's it. And then 6 relics. And you cannot offer something to the gods if you've ever picked it up. So, like, I can't, let's say I pick up a new relic and throw this one on the ground, I can't offer it to the gods. So it's you have to make the choice when you first encounter the item. Ooh, the trap. Alright, so 20% of base damage for daggers. I do have a dagger in my offhand. However, it's not going to affect my throwing knives. Why don't you use the two-hander? Honestly, I'm really bad at it. So let's put this here. So the spear is very slow, and look at my stamina, it's all gone. If you do a spear attack and you aren't in good positioning, you can't dodge roll after because you're out of stamina. So the honest answer is I'm bad with it, and I cannot get as far in these runs if I am using a two-hander that drains all my stamina, because I die a lot. There's also sledgehammers. But it's kind of like using a big, slow weapon in, like, a Dark Souls, you know? Like, you have more choreographed attacks, but they hit harder. So it has all the pros and cons of a slower, harder-hitting weapon. Now this is very interesting, there are walls in the game that have like cracks on them that are really weak, and you can break them with a two-handed weapon. So having a strong two-hander, because you could have a bow for your number 3, but having a strong two-hander can allow you access into areas you couldn't otherwise reach. Whoa! Okay. Gosh, I did not think his arms would reach me there. Okay, oh man, that hit hurt. Again, I don't have a reliable way to get my health back, and we're coming up on a boss. Okay, so we're not using maces, so we're just gonna sacrifice this item for a small heal. Okay, so the way this boss works, oh, curse. One of your relic slots is locked and may no longer be equipped, but you gain 3 divine favors. Great. Let's put it there. Okay. Do you like strategy games? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, so the way this works, you guys, the first time you play this guy that we're approaching is, or whatever guy is in this room, there's different options, but whatever guy's in this room is the final boss. The second time you play it, it's just the midway point, and then there's 10 more floors, and then this is the final boss. The third time you go through it, this is just a midway boss, and there's 30 floors, and this is the final boss. This time, there's optional 2, have to do it, optional 2, have to do it, optional 2, have to do it. So there's 9 bosses there. And then if you get past this one, Death shows up. And Death has a second phase and a second hit point bar. So it's basically like there's 11 boss fights. Using a two-hander as your main weapon would be more skillful because you have to do all your positioning before you swing, since you can't dodge after. Right, like you can dodge, like for example, hold on. So you can swing and dodge, but like look, this swing that I'm about to do is taking up 2 stamina. So it'd be very easy to run out of stamina. Whereas like if I'm, look at this, throwing knife, no stam. It's only 1, 2, 3. It's the third hit, which hits harder, that takes stamina. So you could be like 1, 2, oh crap, and then still have 5 dodge rolls, you know? Alright, so this, I fought this boss before, I know what to do, I just need to not make a terrible mistake. I actually made a mistake there, but it worked out.